Did you know the higher education and life in abroad of Rizal? If not, come along with me throughout this video and you will find the answer. Well, hi, I am Angelo Valeroso, studied social studies, and this can be a help to every social studies major out there. So let's start with Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Yolanda. That is the full name of Rizal. He was a Filipino nationalist writer and polymath active at the end of the Spanish colonial period of the Philippines. He is considered the national hero of the Philippines. He is born on June 19, 1861 at Calamba, died on December 30, 1896 at Rizal Park, Manila. His nickname can be called Dr. Jose Rizal, Jose P. Rizal, or Pepe. Rizal took an entrance exam at College of San Juan de Letran. He passed but changed his father's mind to send into Ateneo de Manila as her higher education. At Ateneo, Rizal discovered the wisdom of books and its influence on his search for knowledge. He pursued history, philosophy, science, and the imaginative world of poetry at the age of 16. He stepped out into the world of introduce and challenges. Rizal took private lessons in Santa Isabel College to be proficient in Spanish and develop his skills in poetry writing more. Through his poetry, he was able to finish poems about religion, education, and childhood experience, gave him the opportunity to develop more mature emotions, patriotic sentiments, and exquisite sensitivity. After finishing his bachelor degree from the Ateneo, Rizal's intellectual pursuits took him to the University of Santo Tomas, despite the oppositions of his mother. The enrolled courses in philosophy and letters. After completing the first year, he was finally decided to shift course in medicine because to treat the falling eyesight of his mother. But Rizal didn't enjoy his stay at University of Santo Tomas. Some reason is because of the hostility of Dominican professors to him, racial discrimination against Filipino students, and dissatisfaction with the method of instruction. So Rizal decided to complete his studies in Spain after finishing the fourth year of medical course in University of Santo Tomas. Rizal's secret mission was disclosed by Pasiano in his letter to his younger brother. Rizal's departure for Spain was to keep secret or avoid detection by the Spanish authorities and friars. Rizal enrolled at the Universidad Central de Madrid on November 3, 1882. He took up philosophy and letters and medicine. While studying in the university, he also enrolled at the Academy of San Carlos, taking up painting, sculpture, and languages in French, German, and English. Rizal arrived in Paris on November 8, 1885. At that time, he was 24 years old and a full-fledged surgeon. He decided to migrate in Paris to specialize in ophthalmology, but prior to doing so, he went to visit Maximo Viola, a friend from Bulacan. He also worked as assistant to Dr. Luis de Rickert Eye Clinic from 4 months. Due to high-cost living, Rizal left Paris to Germany. He arrived at an old university town in Heidelberg. He worked as an assistant to Dr. Otto Becker at the University de Hospital. It was where Rizal mastered his techniques of diagnosing eye ailments, which he learned from Dr. Luis de Ricker. Rizal arrived to the Philippines as returned to twilight because of the publication of the Noleme Tangere and the uproar it caused among the friar. Rizal was warned by Pasiano, his brother, Silvestre Urbano, his brother-in-law, Chingoy, or Jose M. Cecilio, and other friends not to return home. Despite of that, Rizal returned to the Philippines because to operate the eyes of his mother, to serve his people who had been oppressed by Spanish tyrants, to find out for himself how Noli and his other writings affect Filipinos and Spaniards in the Philippines, and inquire while Leonor Rivera remained silent. Rizal arrived in Hong Kong on February 8, 1888. In Hong Kong, he was able to study the Chinese language, Chinese drama and theater, Chinese cultures and Chinese values. Rizal even became friends with some Spaniards that were based in Hong Kong. Rizal arrived in Yokohama, Japan and stayed at Tokyo Hotel on February 28, 1888. During his stay in Japan, he studied the Japanese language or Nihongo, Japanese culture, theaters, martial arts, and visited Japanese provinces. On April 28, 1888, trip to United States of America, the entire boat was quarantined when it stopped in San Francisco because accordingly the ship come from a country where cholera was epidemic. Rizal knew that this was not the fact. He found out that the ship was held for the Chinese and Japanese laborers who accept cheap laborers replacing American laborers. Rizal good impression on the United States. The material progress of the country is shown in the great cities, huge farms, industries, and factories. The drive and the energy of the American people, natural beauty of the land, high standard of living, and the opportunity for better life offered to the poor immigrants. But one bad impression Rizal had in America was the lack of racial equality. America is the land for excellent for freedom, but only for the white. This is an issue on discrimination or racism matter. After Rizal's trip to the United States of America, he left New York City on May 16, 1888 and arrived in Liverpool, England on May 24 of the same year. He stayed for a day at Adelphi Hotel and left for following days in London. That's is all about Rizal's higher education and life in abroad, and I hope that this gives to every viewers out there the realization in the huge importance of education in our life, as it takes a huge impact to shaping ourselves like Rizal. Thank you.